All right. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Single Moms Conversations with Kina. Day one listeners, big up yourself, and to all of the new ladies that are here. I want to thank you so much for being here. Yo, for real. I can see you in the analytics. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you're here rocking with this OG. Y'all do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified as to whenever your auntie is dropping another one. And yes, ladies, this podcast is for us and all right now. Somebody said it, okay, by us. I'm a proud single mother, and so are you. So we got to talk, y'all. We got to have a conversation. But first, let's talk before we talk. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I have a cold. So if you hear me and I sound nasally, if I'm stopping because I got a cough, I have a cold. And the crazy part about this whole thing is that it started like 2 weeks ago, it feels like. Maybe a week, okay? And now I think this is part two. I don't know if I had the flu or not because I did not have a fever, right? But at my job, the flu is going around. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. But my body is putting up a heck of a fight. That's all I'm saying. So if you hear some clicks where I had to stop and all of this good stuff, just take note. Your auntie is down, okay? What they say? Rum pum pum pum, rum pum pum pum. Girl down, okay? But I'm still here. And yeah, I'm not gonna say no more about consistency. I'm not gonna talk anymore about these things because y'all already know how auntie is, okay? But we're gonna have this conversation because I feel collectively I gotta talk to some of y'all, okay? I feel it. And let me tell y'all something, okay? I have been very nice on this podcast. Can you agree? Okay. Now, somebody saying, Auntie, you wasn't nice because you was telling all my business the other day. A few podcasts back, you was telling all my business, so you wasn't nice. But realistically, y'all, okay? Auntie is very nice with you on this podcast. Okay, I hold your hand, I give you a hug, I love you, and it's the truth. I love you with all my heart, and I want the best. You hear my voice? Hold on, guys, hold on. And I want the best for all of you and our babies. I do. This is what I want for you, okay? And I gotta be careful because I talk with my hands and I hit the mic and knock it off. It's crazy, but I want the best for you guys. Okay, I want the best for my ladies. I want the best for my babies. I want all of y'all to make a lot of money, enough money. I want all of you to just be chilling in your house on the weekends. I want all of y'all to have, here I go hitting the mic. I want all of y'all to have house cleaners. Okay, I want you to be able to afford a house cleaner, and I want you to be able to afford to eat out 4-5 times a week if you want to. Okay, look at me wishing all this good stuff for you. Okay, so now that we got all of that said, anything I say to you moving forward in 2026, right, it's gonna be coming from a place of love, because we're not taking no more shorts, y'all. Okay, and if you're not from Brooklyn, which a lot of you are not from Brooklyn, but when you taking shorts, that means people are treating you any way they want to. You know what I'm saying? And you ended up with the short end of the stick all the time. Okay, hold on. I gotta take off one of these headsets because my ears are ringing. But y'all see what I'm going through to talk to you? Okay, because I love you. But in 2026, we're not taking no more shorts. That's it, shorty. We can't do no more. Right? Haven't you taken enough shorts? Haven't you had enough? Alright, well, okay. So moving forward, Auntie got to show y'all. Okay? Mother. Okay? Moving forward. I'm not going to be so sweet and nice. And the truth is, I'm not that nice anyway. Now, when it comes to babies and children, your auntie has a heart made of mush and gush, okay? My heart is so mushy. Let a little baby or child say something to me. I go, oh, okay. right? Right? That little kid say, sorry, auntie, there's nothing I could do. When I look at those little faces, there's nothing I could do. But for grown people like us, oh, the gloves are off. And let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you a secret, okay? It's between me and you. Don't tell nobody. There's a lot of people out there who think your auntie is mean. They think I'm too firm. They think I'm too stern. They think all of this stuff. Y'all know that's not true. But let me tell you something. If I was out here being a punk, and if I was out here taking shorts, do you know what would have happened to me and my kids? Do you know how many people would have came and tried to take advantage of your auntie? Okay? Because I can see it happening in real time. I go in and be my pleasant self, and then here we come with the nonsense. And then when auntie go off, they like, oh, she nasty, she mean, she this, she that. Okay, you can say what you want. And you could call me all the B's you want, because please. At one point in my life, that was my middle name. But I wasn't taking those shorts, because I knew whatever affected me, affected my kids, my household, my money. We not doing that. Okay? So in 2026, moving forward, okay? Moving forward in this here space that we're in, I'm taking off the gloves. Okay? And I might be saying some things on here that ain't right. Okay? So I'm going to beg you to put your earbuds in when we talk moving forward. Unless I tell you not to. Put your earbuds in, because we're going to be talking about real grown-ish. You hear what I'm saying? I don't curse. I don't cuss, because if I do that, I don't know where our algorithm would take us. If I put, you know what I'm saying? But there will be grown-up conversation, and I will be improving. Am I saying that right? Anyway, y'all know auntie don't talk right anyway. I will be, you know what I'm saying, putting in the things that sound like the words that I want to say. Okay? All right. So moving forward, if you rocking with me, okay, let me know. Put it in the comments section. Stop being scared of me. Okay? Put it in the comments section. Say, auntie, I'm rocking with you. Or put an R up in the comments section if you want to. Okay? Let me know if you're rocking with me, because this is going to be the illest year for all of us. This is going to be the realest year for all of us. This 2026 is going to be the year. But we're not taking no shorts. This is when you're going to get your shorty. Okay? But you got to believe it's going to happen. You got to make it happen. Okay? And with that being said, I'm going to talk about Christmas. Okay? All right. All right. But put your earbuds in. You can pause me here. Put your earbuds in. Listen to a little music. Da-da-da. And let's get this going. Okay? We're going to talk about Christmas, because somebody needs to hear this. All right? Okay. I'll be right back now. Okay. All right, now that we're back, we are back. And if you're new and you're coming in, right, I just want to let you know that your auntie has the ability to have casual, intellectual conversations. I do. I swear I do. Right? I've taken every English you could possibly take in undergrad situations. You know, I love English. I love writing. I love writing music. This is what I do. But when I'm talking to y'all, we family. I talk any way I want to. Okay. All right. Welcome to Jam Rock. Okay. Welcome to Brooklyn. All right. So I want to talk to you about Christmas. Right. And I hope you got your earbuds in, because this is grown conversation. But first, I want to big up all of the ladies who went all out for Christmas for the babies. Okay, thank you so much, because you make that magic happen, right? And to my single married women up in here, because y'all here, all right, my single married mothers, you make it happen. All right, thank you so much for making it happen for our babies. I truly appreciate you giving our babies that nostalgia, giving them that wonder, keeping their imagination going, seeing their little eyes open to gifts. This is a gift to us when we can see our babies' eyes open wide up and say, oh my goodness, thank you. Isn't that beautiful? Ain't that sweet? Okay, some of y'all like, auntie, but I'm tired though. Okay, listen, don't come up here talking no mess. Okay, I know you tired. Okay, you was up wrapping gifts all night, and God forbid if you got anything from Barbie or something you got to put together. I've been there. Okay, all right, you got to read those instructions that don't make sense, and make it happen, and put the stickers on. Come on now, holla at your girl. I know what you going through. I'm you, right? And y'all like, yeah, auntie, I'm just glad Christmas is over. I already took the tree down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, don't be that girl. Okay, but thank you so much, all jokes aside, for putting in the extra effort, because the truth is, the first of the month is what, in 3-4 days, and we still got rent to pay, and we still got bills, and a lot of us have made Christmas happen by ourselves. Okay, it's the truth. It's the truth. Even if you get child support, okay, that's not Christmas. Okay, child support is not Christmas. Child support is to support the child. And a lot of us who get child support, that father ain't giving no gift. Come on now, I told you I'm taking all the gloves off. That other parent is not giving a gift if they give child support a lot of times. Okay, it take a real dude to say, nah, I'm gonna help this mother with Christmas for our babies, and I still pay child support because I have to take care of my baby. Okay, holla at your girl. I know what I'm talking about. I've been around the block like 18 times. Okay, I know what I'm talking about. Now I got another set of mothers in here I got to talk to, and y'all the ones I'm going to talk to right now. Okay, so if you this mother and you can't have a real conversation, that's okay. I advise you to log off right now. But we're going to get into some real deal Holyfield conversation right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it feels to be a mother also who could not provide the Christmas that they wanted for their child, or who thought they couldn't provide the Christmas they wanted for their child. Okay? Now, a good mother always wants the best for her children. She want Gucci socks for her babies. You know what I'm saying? She want what's that back in the days, if your kid wore this, they was bougie in the hood. Oshkosh B'gosh. Okay? You want that Oshkosh B'gosh, that little overall set with the choo-choo train hat. You know what I'm saying? You want the white sneakers in the spring. A real mother, a real good mother, she wants the best for her child. And when she can't get the best from her child, that breaks her heart. It breaks her down. She crying at night. Okay. Meanwhile, the kid don't even know. Okay. But mother knows. Big up to you, mother. The mothers who cry at night because they can't get the best for their baby. When the truth is, the kid, the kid don't care if they ain't got no Oshkosh B'gosh. Walmart is fine, right? Walmart is very fine. First of all, big up to Walmart, okay? Walmart has saved me a lot of money throughout these years. Until you have lived in a place that don't have a Walmart, then you appreciate Walmart. But anyway, I'm talking realistically, okay? I'm talking realistically. I have a set of mothers here who babies did not get the Christmas that they wanted. And these mothers have a guilt that's unbelievable. Their hearts are heavy. They're walking around, their face is drawn. They see the kids playing with what they could provide or not playing with anything. Okay? Because you got two sets of mothers in there. You got some who try to make it happen with $40, $50. And then you got the ones who didn't have that. And she couldn't do it. And she's hurting. Both of them are hurting. Okay? I get it. I got you. And I'm probably leaving out another subgroup in here. Don't come for me, okay? Just say, auntie, you forgot this group. All right? You mean, auntie, you forgot the group of mothers who went all out for Christmas, but now she trying to figure out, how she gonna catch up with certain things. But this is focused on the mother who, she didn't get everything, man. She didn't get everything she wanted for her children. Or she didn't get anything and she's in pain. She's hurting. And the kids might be old enough to realize Christmas ain't happened this year. Or this little bit of Christmas happened this year. Whatever. It might not be the same way you do it. Whatever it is. She's not satisfied with how things happen for her children this Christmas. Okay? All right? Now, I could be one of them people that sell you a lie and tell you, oh, that's not important. I could do that. Meanwhile, I got a whole bunch of Christmas gifts for my kids. But I'm not going to do that to you, shorty. You know why? Because I love you. And I'm not going to do it to you, because it's not about Christmas. It's about not being able to give your children what you want them to have. Okay? That's the truth. Everybody wants something different for their kids. And we feel good. Good mothers feel good when their kids look good, when they nice and shiny. You know what I'm saying? Hair wash, braids in their hair, ponytails, bowettes, bows, all that good stuff. Little boys with lineups and haircuts and all that good stuff. We feel good when our kids look good. We do. Because people look at you, baby. Okay, that's a whole nother podcast. People look at you and judge you based on how your kids look. Okay? That's a whole nother conversation. Now, I could do that now. But we're going to stay on this. I'm going to do that another day. Okay? But we're going to stay on this. But I know how it feels when you can give your kids everything you want them to have. And I know how it feels when you cannot give your children things that you want them to have, experiences that you want them to have, and gifts that you want them to have. I know how it feels that when that holiday comes and you don't have a way because you got Peter and Paul fighting and all you could do is put a roof over their head and food in their stomach. Big up to you. Big up to you for doing this, okay? For putting a roof over their head and putting food in their stomach and putting clothes on their backs. Big up to you for that. I love you for that, because some mothers didn't do it and some women walked away and some mothers gave up and let somebody else do it, and they don't even know what's going on with their kids. Some women put men before their children and you didn't do it. Okay? Come on now, shorty. Who am I talking to? All right? So I want you to pull that guilt off you a little bit. Okay? I told you, Auntie not playing with y'all in 2026. But what I want you to do is say, I need you to look yourself in the mirror or something. And I need you to say, this ish ain't never happening to me again. This will never happen to my family again. This will never happen to my kids again. F all that. F everybody. This ain't never happening to us again. I need you to put your big girl drawers on, and I need you to declare this ain't never going to happen again. And when I say this, I'm clutching my teeth, because I remember when I said this ain't never happening to us again. And I meant that. I put that on my mama. I put that on everything. Never again. And guess what, ladies? It never happened again. You know why? Because I went in full effect mode. Okay? I need y'all to go into full effect mode if this is you. You're going to start picking up early. You hear me? And you're going to start packing stuff away like you a rat. Think about a rat. Think about a squirrel. Okay, I won't call you no rat. That squirrel is moving stuff all year to prepare for that winter. Okay? I need you, shorty. I need you to start preparing all year long. Okay, I need you to start preparing all year long for these holidays, for school clothes, for birthdays. I need you to start preparing all year long. You hear me? Because this don't have to happen to you ever again. We got to prepare better. We got to get money. If that means we got to get a better job, if that means we got to do a side hustle, we got to get money. We got to make sure this ain't never happening to us again. Because I'm going to tell you, when my back was against the wall and my ribs was touching, I said, this ain't it. I ain't signed up for this. I ain't have these kids by myself. I got to go out here and fight this father in the court systems to make sure he feeding his kids, to make sure he taking care of his kids. His family don't care. It's the truth. They might care, but they on the other side. They ain't even calling. Okay? They care like that. Okay? I ain't talking about the other parents' family. But the proof is in the pudding. Right? And this is my responsibility, and I gotta go get a judge. I gotta go get a whatever's working in them court systems to tell this, whew, child, to tell this, that you got kids, you sign birth certificates, and you got to take care of your kids. You see what I'm saying? And I remember being thrown up against that wall. Child, Peter and Paul could not even touch each other on the shoulder when I had my back against the wall. And I said, this would never happen again. And that's when I opened the business. I said, you know what? I'm going to try to get this daycare license, y'all. Daycare saved me, y'all. Saved my kids. And I was saying, I'm going to get this daycare license, and I don't know who coming here. Because at this time, I was living in the hood. You hear me? And I was like, I don't know who coming. Anybody going to come here. But if I get 2 kids, at least we could eat. At least I could provide a nice environment for the kids. Because I already, I always knew how to fix up and do things. That's my background. And that business fed me for 10 years. And that's because I said, this ain't never going to happen to me and my kids again. And let me tell you something. Had to fight people in court for money and consistency with money. And they had the money. Y'all know how horrible that is? It's just terrible. They had lawyers they could afford. I couldn't afford no lawyer. I got to deal with what the courts got. They kept prolonging the case a whole year. But I was already in business, y'all. I was already in business. And when I took the girls on their first cruise, it was the best feeling I ever had in my life. I was scared. I was scared to get on the ship. I was terrified, but I couldn't show them that because I wanted my kids to see better. I wanted my girls to see better. It's a better life out here. And I remember sitting back saying, I remember when I got my first daycare check, I took them to get boots and coats. You know what I'm saying? You could not tell me nothing. I drove my hoopty down to Jersey to this mall. I forgot what part of Jersey that was. And I got them boots and coats because it was cold where we lived. And they took everything I had, and I could afford to get us a meal outside, And that meant everything to me. And now look at us, we on a cruise ship. And all that stuff happened because I decreed, and I declared, and I put that on my mama. Never again. This is never going to happen to us again. We're never going to be in a position where I can't buy Christmas pajamas during pajama day at the school. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Or they got a show coming up because my kids play instruments just like me, and I can't buy them a crispy white shirt for $6 from Walmart. You feel me? You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to gather, baby. This is your year of gathering so that this can never happen to you again. I need you to stash money like you ain't never stashed money before, okay? I need you to really think about your little runs to the dollar store. I need your dollar store visits, okay? Your dollar store visits, I need them to have a budget. Y'all gonna call me Keena Ramsey up in this place, or Auntie Keena Ramsey, or Auntie Ramsey. You gonna call me something. Okay, because I need you to look at your money. I need you to look at your meals. Okay, for all of you ladies who are blessed and you get food stamps, I don't care if you get $800 a month in food stamps. I need you to budget them stamps. I need you to budget them stamps. I need you to gather. I need you to budget any finances, any money that's coming into your home. It has to have a proper place, and you have to have a savings. I need you to listen. If you're somebody who or in the stores a lot, when you see these items on sale, put it away for Christmas, put it away for a birthday. Come on, ladies, come on. Sometimes they got stuff in the store $2, $3, $4. Okay, you see what I'm saying? I need you to put it away. I need you to hold it. Okay, we are gathering this year. We are gathering. We're shopping out of season, a size above the child's current size, or maybe 2 sizes. You know your kids. I always had kids that was really big for their age, so we couldn't play. Okay, I need you to do that. When Walmart have these things on clearance, when these stores have things on clearance, I need you to go with your $2, $3 and see what you could get and hold. It's gonna look crazy to a lot of people, because when I started stashing stuff and putting everything to the side and moving things around, people would say, oh, you shop all the time, you do this all the time. No, I'm doing this now so I don't have to pay full price later. I can't afford to pay full price. I got 3 kids. I need you, mother, to don't be shy with that thrift store. find your thrift store with the good clothes in it. Okay, not all Goodwills are the same. Find the one with the good clothes. That's where you need to go. And I'm not telling you not to be beautiful, even though all of you are beautiful. There's no ugly women on this planet, and I just want to let you know that. All of you are beautiful. I don't care what they say. I don't care. I never looked like the standard whatever of beauty. I got my own nose, my own face, my own eyes, my own complexion and everything. But I need you to cut back on your beauty needs, baby. You're pretty anyway. Okay? And half of y'all got too much stuff in your bathroom anyway. Okay? Half of y'all got too much beauty stuff anyway. Okay? Cut back. Use your things. This is the year where we are gathering. Okay? And shorty, I'm telling you, if you follow these plans, sit down and consciously make a plan for your year. If you follow these plans, you're going to be all right. I got another sob story I could tell y'all about when I was with the bum. And I'll keep it short because that bum, I got so many stories with that bum. Yo, Christmas was coming and I said to him, can you please, give me money? Because the baby Christmas and birthday is coming. I need money for that. You know what the bum told me? He said he don't have no money. He have no money, but he wanted to look in my face every day. It was very weird. See, that's why I don't have mercy on a lot of things because I've been through too much, y'all. So I pulled it together. Mommy worked it out. I got her a decent Christmas. I did. And she didn't miss a lick, but it was the Christmas I wanted her to have. So the next year, what I did was I started in October picking up stuff for her. I only had one child at the time, y'all. And I started in October and I would pick up things. And it wasn't from Toys R Us. That was the big store back then, It wasn't from Toys R Us. There was no Amazon. We talking about the 90s, okay? And I had to go to Fat Albert's. Big up to Brooklyn. There was a store called Fat Albert's. I used to go to Fat Albert's. I would go to Bobby's, I would go to Telco, and I would get the off-brand toys, okay? And they have some stores that's similar to it now. You could go to like the Big Lots, you could go to Ollie's, and you're going to see the off-brand toys. And I would take those toys, and I would buy them, and I would just put them up, because it was like $7, $8. I got her dollhouse, I remember, it was $15.99. What you know about a dollhouse for $15.99, yo? And I got her dolls, and I put it up and I put everything up and it was the biggest, most beautiful Christmas she had ever had, because I started gathering. So gather, okay? And remember, decree and declare, this will never happen to me and my children again, no matter what it is. I need you to decree and declare because your words are powerful, mother. You are the essence and your words are powerful and you are programming our baby's subconsciousness. So I need you, mommy. I need you to get up off that floor. Stop crying. Come on, with tears in your eyes, face dirty, everything. I need you to look in that mirror and say, this ish will never happen to me ever again. And I put that on everything. And I need you to mean that. Okay? I need you to mean it. All right? So on that note, your auntie is getting on up out of here. I'm losing a little bit of voice that I got. And my groceries are ready at Walmart. Okay? Yep. I said a lot of stuff about Walmart today. Maybe that's a sign. Walmart. Okay? Hook your sister up. But anyway, I want to get on up out of here. I want to thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you are here rocking with this OG. And ladies, if no one has told you that they love you, okay, I want you to know that your auntie loves you. And I will talk to y'all soon. Okay? All right. And listen, if you want to message me, you can send me a message to Patreon, I believe. I still have the free, you could join for free. It's $5 a month, but you could join for free if you want to send a message. Because a lot of times people, they don't want, their name in the comments and then people can read their name. I get it. I understand. But if you want to, you can always message me on Patreon. The ladies always find me on Instagram. They do. I don't even know how that happens, but you can always message me if you want to. I am reachable, but y'all better catch me now, okay? Because when your auntie blow up, then I'm gonna have a publicist and everybody answering my DMs, okay? Right now it's me. So if you send me a message and I don't get to it, it's because, you know, I just didn't get to it. It's not that I'm ignoring you. I would never ever do that. In fact, when you guys message me, it gives me energy. It makes me want to keep pushing and going forward. Okay, so your auntie will be back. I'm going to start a 6-part series, okay? I'm getting real spiffy with this. A 6-part series on stress and how it shows up on our bodies, okay? All right, because we have all been through it, y'all, where we look in the mirror and we don't know who that woman is staring back at us, okay? And we're gonna talk about stress and how it does that to you and all this good stuff, okay? All right, I mean bad stuff. All right, so I love you ladies to the moon and back. I will talk to y'all soon. All right, peace and hair grease, y'all. Achieva.